Get a couple of guys get things a little bit. I know AD on his foot, might maybe a little bit on his leg. Is everybody health-wise okay?
Yes, yeah. Drew rolled an ankle the other night, so we'll see how he goes through practice. But he's I would say he's questionable for tomorrow. AD should be good to go.
What, 2 games in, Coach? Good to see Zora Stevenson, by the way. 2 games in, what do you feel like the identity of this group is?
Defense, 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 defense. That's it. That's we know from FIBA history with USA Basketball. We win when we defend well, and our guys are defending at a really high level.
Derrick, speaking of injuries, he got played out.
Yeah.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's okay.
How much stock are you putting in getting the number one overall seed?
A lot.
You guys care about?
Yeah. We talked to them about it this morning. We showed the standings. We showed the point differential. We want the 1 seed.
It might be obvious, but can you explain why?
So it gives you the best matchup in the quarterfinals. So, if we drop down to 2 or 3, which I think is unlikely, but we've got to take care of our business. We possibly have a much tougher opponent.
You've been more forthcoming on the stuff than you are with Warriors. You can stick with what you said for tomorrow. You said you told us after the second game that you were more.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But if Holiday's questionable.
Yeah, we'll figure out what. If he can't go, we'll obviously we got lots of options, but we haven't even talked about it as a staff yet.
What factors are helping you decide the lineups?
Combinations, being together now for a month, we see the combinations. You can see the impact that Derrick White, Drew Holiday are making. Book. The on-ball pressure, because our identity is defense. It starts with ball pressure. Those guys are doing a great job, as is Anthony Edwards. So it starts with ball pressure, and then I think with Derrick, with Drew, they are very accustomed to being kind of complementary players to other stars. So for us, it's very obvious watching games that. Having guys in their usual roles is very helpful, and so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for us to put our 5 leading scorers on the floor from an NBA season, because those guys don't complement each other well. So we're just coaching basketball. It's pretty simple for us, regardless of all the noise.
Kevin Durant, you kind of alluded to it with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, and how important they've been to this team. How important have those 2 players been to USA basketball?
Kevin Durant and
Devin Booker.
And Devin Booker. Both guys have been phenomenal. I think Devin is. He played in 21 in Tokyo. He's probably the guy who's been most adaptable to go from a different role in the NBA to a new one here. He's such a big scorer in the league, but just like in Tokyo, he's adapted to being an on-ball guy, ball mover. The offense clicks when he's out there. The defense is really good. That's why he's started every game and seems to be good with any combination.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
What was it like to see her greatness in person?
Yeah, it was incredible. My first gymnastics event live like that. So it was very inspiring to see the passion and the joy that they go out there and compete with. It's good they're bringing more goals back to the U.S.
Did you throw a lob to her?
Yeah, she looked like she could jump pretty high. She's peak athleticism I seen last night from all those ladies. It was just impressive.
You think you'll be coming off the bench the rest of the way?
Well, yeah, probably. I think it's we're in a rhythm and a groove right now with it. And but like I've been saying, whatever coach needs me to do, I'm willing to do.
Obviously that is not something you've ever done, but now you've done it twice. Is it something that you're enjoying on this team, or is it fun to be comfortable in it?
Yeah, it's basketball. It really don't matter who starts. It's about really who finished the game, who put their impact on the game while they're in the game. So I just try to do my best to impact it any way I can.
You're inching closer and closer to passing Lisa Leslie for that all-time USA Basketball Olympic record when it comes to scoring. I know you talked about longevity. What's been so crucial to your longevity in this sport, maybe?
Just training staffs, the work that we put in, the work, the work that we put in, just keeping my body ready, and just staying in the gym. To be honest.
Do you change your game preparation when you're going to come off the bench?
Nah, same stuff. No, not really.
You guys, because you have obviously a long familiarity with Steph, with Steve, and LeBron's really smart. Can the three of you guys run some of the Warrior stuff?
What's the Warrior stuff like? What?
Their various actions and plays.
I think the Warrior stuff is just passing and driving and kicking and playing defense and making an extra pass. But trick plays, to get guys threes, stuff like that, whatever coach draws up in the huddle, we can execute it.
Ant has said that you're his favorite player. He's not the first person to say that. What does it mean to you when these guys coming up kind of give an ode to what you've been able to do in this game?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, because when you hear from the real players, the guys that actually put in the work, that's trying to make it to the NBA, you hear what I've meant to them and their careers, and then you hear what other people say about me sometimes. It kind of, they don't understand my impact, but when you talk to the players, they give you a whole different story, which is pretty cool, So it always comes down to what the guys on the floor are saying about you, and those are opinions that I really respect, So I just try to do my best to be a great teammate, be a good competitor, and keep working on my game.
What does it feel like when you hear about guys who were kids, like Ant was a kid when he saw you play and now he's playing next to you?
Yeah. It's good for those guys to tell that story about me, because you don't hear it from nobody else for real. And I've been around such a long time, and I've seen guys that have seen me since I was a kid, in the league. So to see that come full circle and them talk about me that way is a humbling experience. And I just those, like I said, those guys are telling my story for me almost, and I'm grateful you hearing it from future greats like Ant.
Derrick, you've got to play. You're somebody that Steve relies on in the game. You've got to make it on this team. Has this played out the way you thought when you got the call, 2 weeks ago?
I didn't know what to expect. I'm just going to come out here and just try to enjoy it, try to get caught up as quick as possible, and just find my way. And so, I didn't really know what to expect, but I was just really excited and just come out here and just try to compete.
Steve has said that you are a FIBA player. What does that mean to you, and why do you think you are as successful in this game?
I don't know. I think it's solid. I feel like I don't have to change my role that much from how I play in the NBA compared to more so than other guys on this team. And so just go out there and just do what I do and try to help us win.
Where did your appreciation for the intangibles come? Like, when do you think that started, and where did that start for you?
I don't know, probably my dad. Started with him, just teaching me the game. And then just going out there and just trying to find different ways to help us win games. And I feel like I've had a lot of different roles in my basketball career, of like being a star, being a role player, and everything in between. And so just using everything I've learned since I started playing when I was 4.
Steve said that you guys talked about getting a number 1 overall seed and the point differential and everything. So do you go into tomorrow night's game looking not only to win, but to try to win by as much as you possibly can? Is that different than playing for the Celtics?
Yeah, obviously FIBA and the point differential is a big thing, and so even the first 2 games, we were focusing on not taking our foot on the off the gas like you do in the NBA sometimes, and so it's a little different than what we're used to, but that's all part of the tournament.
All right, thank you. We saw you with the Cam Porter out last night, watching some more. What would you like to see those guys in person, and is there anything that you guys take from watching them?
It's hard to put the words if you weren't in there. Unbelievable experience. You can instantly feel that you're part of history. Incredible performances all around. So, I'm happy I got to see it and document it.
When you played in the Olympics in 2021, to be back here now with a teammate from the Suns and Kevin Durant, what do you need to have a teammate from the Suns by your side? He's representing the organization.
Yeah, we got Phoenix all over. You know, we have 3 on the women's team also, so, you know, we're well represented. It's a basketball town, and, you know, we want to put the city on the map, so, you know, no better way than winning gold.
Coach Kerr said you're one of the most adaptable guys on this team when it comes to whatever they need. How have you been able to pinpoint what this group needs from you, knowing that it's different than what we see in the NBA?
Yeah, I think having that experience in Tokyo and just understanding that, you know, you have to play a role. I always took pride in being able to do a little bit of everything on the court, so, you know, it's not always going to be our scoring ability. You're not always going to get the ball, so just locking into the details of the game.
Statistically, you've had 2 really solid games at the Olympics. Do you feel like you've gotten more comfortable or improved or whatever the moves might be there, like as we've gone on this season?
Nah, you know, you never know when your moment's going to be, so, you know, I try to be solid all around, even if it's not scoring the ball, just defending at a high level, making sure everybody's involved, and, you know, making sure there's space for, you know, guys to do what they do.
All right, thanks, Devin.
Yeah.